Hi there, welcome to another educational video documenting my Web3 expedition. In this video, I'll be talking about the opportunity of interest involving a project called Wingbits. I'll be teaching you or educating you on how to get started with this campaign while also intimating you about what Wingbits is about. Considering this is my first contribution to the campaign, I want it to be introductory in nature. It will enable you participate in it such that you are able to earn a portion of this Kaito bounty available, as well as position yourself for the Yap Market airdrop. We will talk about that in a bit. Also, you will be getting exposed to an early stage project in Wingbits. It's an OG deepin project for aviation. So we'll be looking at the terms of this campaign as well, all in the course of this video. Before we get started, your invite to Yap Market will be in the description. All you need to do is onboard with your X account. You would need to be on Kaito with the same X account. Then it will analyze your account and determine your base uh, Kaito earnings when you participate in bounties. And then when you participate in the opportunities such as this, you'll be able to earn a share of the Kaito rewards. We all know what you can do with Kaito. You can spend it, you can also stake it on Kaito. We know that there are many airdrops allocated for the Kaito ecosystem, especially stakers. So why not earn from Yacht Market, expose yourself to early stage projects, and also earn free Kaito. Besides that, you earn Yap Streak. Yap Streak is the point system of Yap Market, and based on your Yap Streak, you are put on a leaderboard, and this is likely to determine the size of your Yap's airdrop when Yap Market ends up with an airdrop, because they will have an airdrop. Okay, so there are many opportunities, by the way. Check them out, but this one is dedicated to Wingbit. So, have I earned from Yap Market? Even though I'm not very active, the answer is yes. So, if you go to my Yap jobs and you go to earnings, I've earned 37 Kaito. So far, this is around $40, all of it staked. In the last one that I participated in, I earned 13 Kaito. Okay, so let's get started. Going back to my Yap job. So this is the only one I'm participating in for now, and this is my first contribution. You can submit multiple contributions that will impact the size of your earnings. But when you join a opportunity within the first 48 hours, at least you have to submit your first entry to indicate that you are participating. So this is my very first entry. Okay, so this is the details of the campaign. It's still open, meaning you can participate. Now, if you create a post and you were to submit it to the campaign manually, you can click here and submit it. You would create the post on X, but typically it would pick up your submission automatically. Once you post about uh, Wingbits, in this case on X, it will be able to identify it, and then you'll see your submission count here. Now, if we expand this, these are the details of the campaign, telling you also what Wingbits is about. Wingbits is building next generation flight tracking using decentralized infrastructure deepin to disrupt a 22 billion industry. Our goal, create the world's biggest real-time sky map. Now, this is an interesting narrative. In deepin, you would have been familiar with like car mapping, but I've never come across air mapping. So this one, you would likely need to have like an application to take along with you if you're traveling overseas, something like that. Okay, so superficially, that's what I'm told. We all know that deepin, it also rewards you for such compute. Okay, very interesting stuff. So think flight aware with contributor incentives. We began generating revenue 9 months after inception and grown 7x faster than traditional networks. Our global community exceeds 50K members with 8K plus miners active or awaiting deployment. I like this one. So they are already generating revenue as we speak. It looks like they are Web 2, they've targeted a traditional audience but are now incorporating a token. Our edge, we are the first rewards based network incentivizing users to optimize hardware setups. So it's possible that there is a hardware. Maybe you would have you'll have it ordered and sent to you, then you know that will be your source of compute. I'm not very sure yet. This delivers 80% coverage of largest networks with 1 over 10 their hardware. So it's an optimized type of hardware, likely a very minimalistic type of hardware, doesn't spend much hardware, to be able to provide compute. Unlike incumbents relying on volunteer hardware, users deploy proprietary devices with cryptographic chips and proof of location technology, yielding secure, verifiable data for airlines, airports, drone companies, defense contractors. So they're basically decentralizing airline mapping, and their source of revenue are these outlets, airlines, airports, while you contribute to that possibility and get rewarded in turn. In March, we co-launched our satellite via SpaceX as our flight validator, data validator, adding trust and security while covering remote regions. Wow, interesting stuff. So this is not a project to play with. It definitely has establishment, even superficially reading about it. Wingbits is the world's most innovative flight tracking network with unique data insights to transform, grow, and optimize your business. So here you can look for live flight data powered by you and me, by the way, then historical flight data. If I were to click sign in, so it's a traditional sign in. I'll be doing that in my next video where I'll be talking about the project. I believe you can already start with this, and start earning. Perhaps at the moment you'll be earning points till they institute a token. I'll cover that in the next video. So set up your station and join the world's largest growing flight tracking community. Let's click here. So track flights, share data, earn rewards. Deploy your flight tracking station and join our decentralized physical infrastructure. Earn cryptocurrency by sharing valuable aviation data. Okay, just a moment. Let me see if I can do a quick login on the phone. Then I'll just give you a quick gist of, what setting up a station looks like. Is it a software type of situation? So just a moment. And if there is a invite from me, I'll share it in the description. Just a moment. Almost done. Okay, so I've completed sign up now. Let me just look at how it looks if it's a physical hardware. Hmm. So superficially looking, it does look like it has, a hardware. Now, I don't know, if there are stations in my location, stuff like that. I'll discover that in another video. But it looks of worthy note. Even just superficially looking. So Wingbits is the OG DPN for aviation, a global flight tracking network servicing the 6 trillion aviation industry. I'm interested in this. I mean, even if it needs getting the device, I don't think so many people. We saw the numbers at the top here, some 8K plus miners. So if they end up with an airdrop, I believe it will be tangible. So I'll be looking into this. So let's proceed. As one of the leading DPINs on Solana, we want to focus on the big picture of flight tracking data and its increasing value as humanity advances. So you may want to look at this, use it as part of your content. You also want to spread awareness that the APAC region is highly demanded area for flight data, and Wingbits is proactively trying to expand its network in this region. So that's interesting to know. Help us grow our community in this region, letting them know that our DPIN antennas are available for purchase or free for certain bounty locations. So I don't know what the APAC region refers to. Let me see. This is interesting. It looks like my region. Interesting. Asia Pacific. Hmm. So I can have a more significant role to play. It says there is demand for this region, and Wingbits is proactive about expanding their network in this region, and you can help them in that regard by letting them know that, you know, perhaps airlines and all that in the APAC region, that their DPIN antennas are available for purchase or free for certain bounty locations. Maximize reward potential, set up hardware on rooftop with 360 view of the sky. So that's the nature of the hardware. It will need to be set up outside. Continuous uptime and internet connection requires less electricity power than your smartphone charging. Bounty areas, free hardware. So there are certain areas where you'll be able to get free hardware. That is, if you're in view of the airport runways to capture planes taking off and landing, or nearby a coastal or shipping port. Interesting stuff. So they raised funding 9.2 million from leading Web2 and Web3 VCs, including Borderless Capital, Antler Capital, Bullish. They're not very popular. Users can earn wings on Solana for tracking aircraft using special deepin antennas on their rooftop. Industry first business model, the first revenue share model to incentivize and rewards its community. For just a moment, I don't know if there is a token as of yet. Now, it may not be on CoinGecko, by the way. It may be listed on a DEX, but let's just see. So if you look at CoinGecko, you don't see wings as of yet. So let me just assume that for now it's a pre-TGA project. Let's look at this. So that's different. Okay. Okay, so we're about to conclude the video. I'm not going to undertake everything within this. We've got the gist of the project. Okay, so relevance of uh, when you are participating, they've helped you with some things to spotlight. For example, they have a dedicated Twitter account for the APAC region, their own Twitter account. You also want to follow this Twitter communication guidelines. They've provided it to you. And this is the CEO of the project. So there is no need to talk about the token much. or hardware ROI. Those are not defined. And this campaign runs for 39 days. So I'm just going to look superficially at their X account, then we'll conclude the video just to see if they have a token yet. Just a moment. Mm, Pre-mainnet. So this was September 16th. So they don't have a token yet, but you can earn pre-mainnet wings, meaning that you'll be rewarded at the moment with like uh, some wings. You'll be able to mine wings already, but a pre-mainnet version of it till TGE. Bringing us to the end of this video. Interesting stuff. I'm interested in this project. And that's about it for this project till the next video I'll do on the subject. At that time, I would have gotten the details of ordering their hardware, stuff like that. And I'll be revealing it in the next video. Stay awesome, take action. Ensure you visit airdropc.com, submit your email here to subscribe to airdrop reminders. I'm working on 100 solid airdrop prospects. Each will have its own publication tutorial coming soonest to subscribers. To contact me, use this form, this Telegram, or this Twitter. Subscribe to Web3 Wikis on all socials. Check the description. There is a bunch of information there, including your invites to Wingbits and Yap Market. Stay awesome, take action.